ones, and we're going to get this started. So, huge year for Syracuse. Right now, they want to see, what's up, David? How's it going? I'm sure if anybody's here, they want to see all the recruiting classes. That's kind of what I do on this channel. I just rebuild NCAA streams. Lagos, how's it going, man? I rebuild teams, and you guys don't know that, but if we win the national championship and Leonard Robinson win the Heisman, I'm going to show you guys everything that happens. So obviously, the headline of this, Robinson leads Syracuse to 14-0 record, and we had 2 Heisman candidates, Hank Ball, Leonard Robinson. The background is kind of loud. Oh, probably the game, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Thanks for catching that now. I reset all my OBS stuff, so, yeah, that should be better. If it's not, just let me know. I moved it down like 30 decibels. So anyways, obviously the headline this year, Leonard Robinson as a sophomore winning the Heisman Trophy. That was huge for me and just about everything. This is probably the best I've ever played in one season with one person that I've actually been able to control. And when you're Leonard Robinson and you have 96 speed, 96 excel, as well as 92 throw power and 81 accuracy, you're going to be an absolute monster. So that is exactly the type of quarterback that I want to play with. Along with that, we have Hank Ball, a Heisman frontrunner. This guy is the bell cow of our offense. He can do pretty much everything except catch the football. Let's not talk about that. That was not good. But he can run over dudes. Obviously a 95 stiff arm. Really good strength at the running back position. Then you got the 93 speed, 91 excel combos. So another really fast, powerful back. Do I play Fortnite? No, I don't. Blaze, do you play Fortnite, my guy?
Heck yeah, man.
You play Fortnite? He balls on the Fortnite? Nice. Syracuse leads the team in All-Americans. I don't know if you guys saw this, but we did have more All-Americans than everybody. To my surprise, Leonard Robinson winning the Heisman Trophy. Not a first or a second team, but obviously Stockstill with the crazy season that he had, which we are going to get into in a second, as well as Josh Rosen leading his team to a national championship and passing more than he did is going to get that nod. So first team All-Americans, we had Hank Ball at running back, of course, the first team All-American there, along with Cam Martin from Auburn, who was also in the Heisman conversation. And moving down a little bit, we had Large Picard, Anthony Brown, Sanchez Sanders, Sanchez Sanders, aka Dirty Sanchez, Brandon Walters, Cordell Hudson, of course, with that 7 interception season, Davon Ellison, Keelan Whitner, and Lindell Redmond at returner. What's up, AP? How's it going, my guy? Did I see the draft? Of course I saw the draft, man. I was more pumped for this draft than any draft in a long, long time, I'll tell you that much. Second team All-Americans, we have Lonnie Weber, of course, big season for him. Then we've got big Chris Slayden there at right end, leaving us this offseason because he is a senior, obviously. Freshman All-American, this is a huge list yet again. We had Lionel Hawkins, of course, the speedy freshman. I think that's 97 speed for him, and just a lot of potential down the line with that 95 speed, 92 route running. And then, of course, Jacob Walton, our freshman tackle, as well as Eric Ingram, another freshman tackle, Anthony Brown, a freshman defensive tackle, and Sanchez Sanders, Brandon Walters, Tim Bass, and Lindell Redmond. Your Ravens got Lamar Jackson. Congrats, man. That was a great pick, man. I don't know how much they gave up for that, but really good pick. Oh, what's with the all caps? Oh, boy. Gonna have to get a ban on you, buddy. No, I'm kidding. It's all right. So Baker Mayfield, I've had him basically projected to go number 1 in the draft for, the entire off-season process here. So that didn't surprise me too much. Maxwell Award winner is Leonard Robinson. Walter Camp Award, we had 2 finalists, Hank Ball and Leonard Robinson. So that's crazy. The Bednarik, more finalists there. Dirty Sanchez and Keelan Whitner, respectively, as well as Brandon Walters, the true freshman, getting on that list, along with Large Picard. The Nagurski, of course, Sanchez, Sanders, Keelan Whitner, also winning that one. Brent Stockstill, of course, with that crazy season, winning the O'Brien. Leonard Robinson taking third on that one. The Walker. Hank Ball, even though he scores higher on the Walter Camp Award, does not win the Walker. So no awards for my boy this season, besides, of course, All-American nods. You thought Barkley was going first? I think everybody kind of did at one point, but really when it came down to it, they needed a quarterback. They didn't want to risk, their guy falling, so they just swung on Baker Mayfield. They got Scott McClellan there in Cleveland. They love him. And then I believe they also have, of course, John Dorsey and some other guys that were really, really high on my boy Baker Mayfield. So really when you look at that, it makes perfect sense that they were able to go after him and grab him for their franchise. What surprised me more than that is that they would pass on the chance of getting another pass rusher and getting Denzel Ward, because there were a lot of other really good corners in the draft, especially, less than an hour. We're going to see Josh Jackson come off the board here, and they could have perfectly gotten Josh Jackson at 1 in the second round. So really when you look at it, would you rather have Chubb and Mayfield as well as a guy like Josh Jackson, who was once regarded as, the number 1, number 2 corner in the draft? Or would you rather have Denzel Ward, Baker Mayfield, and then, Harold Landry or something, a good pass rusher? Do you make recruits for this? Probably not. I do not. This is pretty much my formal thing at this point, although this is going to become a stream series almost entirely. Harmless, could you put links in the Discord, buddy? You did, my dude? Okay. Put it in the Legion Army section and the announcements section if you could. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, people don't check both of them sometimes. They don't really care. Keelan Winter, Cordell Hudson, of course, for the Thorpe. So a lot of awards overall, making things happen here. All right. Now for our scores and schedules. So, week 1. Obviously, this was aired as a separate video from the recap because I did play the first 2 games. We played a neutral site game in Cowboys Stadium versus Stanford to kick things off. Stanford didn't finish with that good of a record, and we beat them by 7 points. And then this Louisville game, also very close, 27-23. They finished with a 4-8 record, so things didn't really get out the gate here until I believe it was... What's up, Jimmy 2? How's it going, man? We barely kicked by Mid-10 State, who finished number 8 in the country with a 12-1 record. Their one loss being to us, so that was pretty favorable. Obviously, they had Brent Stockstill, who led the NCAA in total touchdowns. Leonard Robinson just behind him. And we beat Mid-10 State 42-35. Do I think the Jazz will beat OKC? I do not know. I don't follow that portion of NBA. I'm honestly rooting for Philadelphia at this point because they have Markelle Fultz. Boston College finishing 19th in the country. Lose 42-10 to our Syracuse Orange. And of course, this was the big game. Overtime over Michigan State, 7-6, but Hank Ball, 4 total touchdowns in this game, leading the team and establishing himself as a Heisman candidate, which he did finish 4th in the voting, only behind, of course, Leonard Robinson, Stockstill, and Cam Martin. And then we exploded versus Clemson, 45-10, defense coming in clutch. Hey, what's going on, Walter? How's it going? And then, of course, Syracuse exploding versus North Carolina, 56-13. Big game there. I think our boy Leonel Hawkins, I'd like to say, had 2 touchdowns. And then in this game, just all offense all the time. 63-40 for Syracuse in their favor. Week 11. Oh, God, this was a killer game. 77-17. Leonard Robinson, 8 total TDs. And he really just locked up the Heisman candidate after this. It was really no question at all. Hoping the Steelers get Griffin. Well, the Seahawks are getting Griffin. There's no question about that in my mind. They have been doing nothing but hinting at them getting Griffin. I'm going to drink this monster. 34-10 against NC State. No, kind of a boring game there. I had to mess with the speed threshold a little bit to get more realistic results than that 77-10 17 blowout. And then Syracuse beating Florida State 38-24. Bam. Syracuse defeating Maryland in the matchup of, or the rematch, I should say. Y'all are trading Earl and gonna take a safety. Dude, those Earl Thomas trade rumors have been, like, around for months now, and they're not doing it. If a team offers us, like, a second, a third, and, like, a future third, I'd take it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So we finished our regular season, of course, 12-0. Then we beat Georgia Tech in the ACC Championship game for the second straight season. And, of course, the National Championship game was 25-21. If you guys need a recap more extensively of the season, you guys can check that in my channel. Pretty good video. I put a lot of work into that one. So if you have not seen that video, it's just a Season 2 Syracuse Dynasty recap. And it's a pretty good video. Go check it out. So that concludes the season pretty much. I will show you guys some stats real fast before we move on. I'll show those actually next week because some schools have not played their bowl game yet. Yo, that Seahawks pick last night, I love it. Everybody talks about how they did not like the pick of Rashad Penny, but he's exactly what the Seahawks needed. Obviously, the offensive line is still a concern, but they signed DJ Fluker. They've got a really young line that's going to keep developing, and I have no problem with that. It only took me, in my analysis personally on Rashad Penny, to look at his elusiveness rating, which is higher than any running back in the class, the fact that he was more durable than any running back in the class while rushing for more yards than anybody else in the country with 2,250, forcing more missed tackles than anybody else by a long shot, being a more NFL pro-style runner, and being way better in between the tackles than Saquon Barkley. Let's just throw that out there. He's better in between the tackles than Saquon Barkley is. He has more yards. Oh, by the way, guys, that's harmless. He's in my Discord.
Hello.
Hello.
As I'm seeing. Oh, yeah.
Every stream, he's just been hiding out right there. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in behind them, making sure everything's good behind the scenes, you know?
I feel like they should have tried to move up or grab a guard like Will Hernandez. Everybody thinks they should have grabbed Will Hernandez, but let's be real here. Sometimes you have to miss those type of guys because, you know, everybody wants them to take an O-lineman every single season. They don't do it. And there's good reason for that. I do not blame them at all for not taking Will Hernandez in that spot. They just signed DJ Fluker. They took Ethan Posick last year with a, you know, second round pick. They've got Jermaine Ifedi still at tackle. They've got other guys at guard that they can bring in on one-year veteran contracts like they did last year for extra depth. I don't want to blow every single draft pick on an offensive lineman. So, of course, Leonard Robinson in a Heisman year. Hi, Kitty. Setting a single season record for quarterback rating 200.9. That's insane. Hank Ball, 25 touchdowns on the year. That's a school record. Leonard Robinson, 32 passing touchdowns. That is a school record as well. Not bad for a guy with 96 speed that runs option. And we've got a contract extension. What's up, SCP? So when I look at that, I look at everybody says, if you're taking a running back, you need to take Darius Geis. He's got Marshawn Lynch comparisons. That is the laziest analysis I've ever seen. People need to shut up because they're uneducated. And I bet people saying that have never even watched a highlight film on Darius Geis. You know, they just assume that he's like this, you know, top guy. And he is a top guy. He's very good, but he is not what the Seahawks were looking for, you know? You look back, you've got Thomas Rawls getting injured, never being the same. Chris Carson getting injured just this last year after showing promise. There's a lot of questions about him. You need a guy that's durable like Marshawn Lynch was. Chubb is better. Chubb has injury concerns too. You know, you have to look at that. That is why I am very, very thrilled with what the Seahawks did. You know, you feel like they should have tried moving up. They didn't need to move up. They could have taken a guy at 27. They could have taken Josh Jackson. And honestly, that still would have been a reach. So I think Rashad Penny, after moving down, acquiring a third, they got their guy. They went after him. He was the top guy on their board. Great pick. All right, I'm going to stop talking about personal football, going into this fantasy football here. Leonard Robinson in a Heisman Walter Camp season and a Maxwell season. 3,000 yards through the air with 32 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Just an absolute monster this season, and that doesn't even equate with his 16 touchdowns on the ground. He's a quarterback. He rushed for over 1,000 yards on the season. Hank the Tank Ball, of course, quietly having a 25 touchdown year with 1,300 yards. So, let's keep that in mind. Lonnie Weber, 1,000 yards through the air. Lionel Hawkins with 7 touchdowns. He came on late. Huge deep threat for us. Just a fantastic receiver. Hank Ball, obviously, a lot of screens this year. That was pretty much our game plan on offense. Dirty Sanchez Sanders leading the nation in tackles with 120 as a redshirt freshman. Large Picard, 10 sacks on the year. Of course, Cordell Hudson, 6 interceptions on the season. Keelan Whitner with 4 in his quest to win the Thorpe Award. And honestly, the other stat I'm going to look at is forced fumbles here. What's up, Electric City? How's it going, man? Yo, you got to make more skits like the last bowl because that was fucking hilarious. What do you think, Harmless? Make more final bowl episodes? That'd be funny. We had something going on for a little bit there on this channel with Pillipet Apocalypse for a while. We're not going to talk about that. We're not doing that again. But Sanchez Sanders, 4 forced fumbles. That's insane. That's all I got to say about that. Woo! Woo! Final bowl of ramen. Faking an orgasm, I know, right? It's funny because my broadcasting teacher found out that my grandfather passed away today. And we were going on a field trip to a film festival, which obviously I couldn't submit to because my video was quote-unquote inappropriate. And, of course, my mom emailed my counselor because I have 2 other siblings at the school and said, hey, just make sure they're all right today because their grandfather passed away. He's super close, and he's a great guy. And he passed away in it. But aside the point, my counselor actually told Mr. Highland on the way up that he passed away. And he comes up to me and says, I'm sorry for your loss. And I'm like, thanks?
I'm sorry for your loss.
And then my counselor goes up to my sisters, because my sisters were in the counseling office a little bit today, and said, you know, I wasn't there because I was on a field trip, and I'm not a fucking pussy, but, they said, yeah, I told this teacher not to butt heads with your brother Jack today, so I thought that was funny. All right, wow, 1 transfer. That's awesome. So, Stephen Thompson not coming back. It's quite evident. I'm not going to play him if he does come back, and he's definitely not going to meet any of these goals. Sorry to hear about that, man. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, man. It's no big deal. I am dedicating this stream to my great Papa John. Dude, I thought I was talking about pizza, too. Pizza sounds really good right now. Hey, Legion, man, I hope you're as good as you can be. Can only stick around for a little bit. I'm still in Lanzarote. Oh, I don't even know if I pronounced that right. That teacher is such an ass. I know, right? What's up, Guy? What's up, Vita? We got the whole squad in here, whole party. And we've got 4 draft picks here. Going to boast our pro potential here a little bit with Keelan Whitner, Eric Dungy, Jawan Dowles, and Cordell Hudson all going into the draft. It's honestly shocking to me that Jawan Dowles and Cordell Hudson are even close to each other, considering if you look at the interception totals, you have 3, or should I say 1 on the season for my man Jawan Dowles, and you have 6 for Cordell Hudson this year. So, you know, he sounds so passive-aggressive. The dude's just a dickhead. And I find it funny that Eric Dungy can sit. He threw, like, what, 11 passes this year and, like, 77 last year. And somehow, some way, I don't even want to explain that, man. Hey, are you self-adding in my stream? I'm kidding. It's all right. I love those guys. Absolutely do check out FG's Villanova episode and then Cyber Dark Wolf Sanford episodes, all of which are very high-quality content.
Did I hear Spotlight Productions?
Did I say Spotlight Productions?
No.
I thought I said Cyber Dark Wolf. Okay.
No, you did. I was just like...
Oh, are you making a joke towards people who self-advertise?
Yes.
fair enough. By the way, guys, this is Harmless. He hasn't made appearances on camera, but he's in my Discord like all the time.
I'm your electronic overlord.
Also known as my best friend. So that's great. Oh, we got 2 new coordinators, and they're both max level. Heartless. Hey, Heartless.
Hey, now, that's maybe I am.
It's a Harmless, but that's all right. We're going to be OP. That's all I'm going to say. These coordinators are about to cash in. They're seeing us as a national powerhouse. They're coming to this school so they can make some things happen. They're going to make this team even better. And I can't wait till you guys see this recruiting class. I hope you guys have a great weekend at Me6.
Bro, no, don't worry. Basically, what I did with Me6, or whatever it was called, was I went in and I was like, okay, so why is it doing this? And it took me a solid 15 minutes, and I still couldn't figure it out because what it had was it had the message, right? And then the interval at every Friday, but then it had like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and then after every second message, I'm like, why is this the thing? So I set it to every Friday, and I don't know if it's still doing, I don't know if it sent its message or not, but if it isn't, I just don't care anymore. I legit, that is like the most dead bot right now because I have nothing enabled on it. So just, it's there, it's silently watching you, don't worry, it's gathering all your information.
I think the funniest thing was when we actually banned Me6 from the server, but like it would just keep sending that message. We were like, how are we going to stop this? How are we going to stop this? And then literally I kicked it, I banned it, and it kept sending the message. We're like, no, this is not happening.
It's still here.
Anyways, if you guys can't tell, this recruiting class, this entire class was signed before the recruiting update. This is going to be the easiest recruiting period of my life. Ready? We got one guy on our board. Whoop, max points. That's it. Let's go over this class one by one because we're going to get Fred White. It's pretty much guaranteed. Brian Berry, 6'4", 306, number 41 guard in the country. He's got pretty solid strength overall, but this guy's just kind of deaf. Or deaf? Yeah, he's deaf. He cannot hear. He is deaf for the position that we do not have def at right now, which is O-line. We've got guys leaving, and we've got a lot of starters regressing. So this recruiting class is absolutely in fuego right now. We have 24 guys about to get 25. Another big guy, Gavin Phillips. We've got 2 redshirt sophomore defensive tackles. This guy's going to sit on the bench, and he is going to absolutely be able to clog holes by his redshirt freshman season. That power move, that block shed, not the best, but I'm looking at that tackle, I'm looking at that hit power, and that pursuit's going to develop. He's already got base 85 strength, so that's solid. Sean McKinney, the guard I am much more excited about than Brian Berry. However, Berry was just kind of deaf. Sean McKinney, long-term starter. You've got that acceleration, that strength combo, and that pass blocking is nothing to overlook either. One of my favorite players in this class is named Chris Coleman, a tight end from... I don't even know what MD is. I forgot. But we're getting that as a pipeline state. He's the number 4 tight end in the country, while Gavin Phillips, by the way, the number 1 defensive tackle in the class, while Sean McKinney is a number 6 guard. Chris Coleman, 6'6", 260, 77 speed, 80 catch, good route. He's got great blocking, great balanced tight end overall. Maryland, that's right. Okay. So now... Bryson Carter is the player I am most excited. He's a 5-star, number 4 athlete in the country at 6'1", 203. He is very white, and we have a very, very good white player on our roster right now named Leonard Robinson, and I'm thinking that this guy is the heir apparent to Leonard Robinson. This is pretty much the exact same stat line as Leonard Robinson had coming out, where he has about, 63 carrying, which isn't very good, but it can be improved on with a redshirt year. He's got that 94 speed rating, that 96 acceleration, that 90 throw power, and that 78 accuracy. Those are pretty much entirely accurate to what Leonard Robinson was coming in for us. So looking at this, we have Leonard Robinson's clone, and it looks like he's actually inspiring players around the country to be just like he is.
Hey.
Harmless with the message. That's pretty good. The Bills had the best first round. Yeah, I agree, for sure. I think they picked up, Tremaine Edmonds and, of course, Josh Allen. God, when they traded up for Josh Allen, I was not happy with that. I was not happy with Hayden Hurst as a pick. I was not happy with Josh Allen as a pick. I feel like there was another good quarterback on the board named Josh Rosen, and another very, very good tight end on the board named Dallas Goedert, who's a little bit younger. Chris Johnson, not to be confused with the late running back running a 4.24. This guy does not run a 4.24. 6'2", 235, a bit undersized. This guy can rush off the edge, though. Very, very balanced athleticism, but he has very, very good block shed move. Look at that 86 power, 86 finesse, 85 block shed to go with those tackling ratings. This guy is going to be the absolute monster in our scheme. Alex Jones, pretty good speed overall. He can play like wide receiver, and I'm looking at him more as a defensive back at this point, I'm pretty sure. Or a wide receiver combo. He's kind of like Julian Edelman in a way, where if we run like one of those like wide receiver reverse things, he can just throw the ball and it would surprise everybody. So I think that's pretty cool. Jermaine Joseph, a tackle prospect here, really athletic, good run blocker. He's probably going to be a right tackle for sure. John Hommler, just another gem here. We got a couple 3-star gems here in these guys. And of course, in North Carolina, Kings Mountain, John Hommler, another very athletic tight end, but he's more of a blocker. His receiving skills need work, to say the least. So we'll keep an eye on him. Now, one of my favorite players is going to be wide receiver / cornerback Steven Williams. At 6'4", he's exactly what I want in a receiver with very, very Lonnie Weber type speed and athleticism to pair up with... Where's that jump? Where's that jump? I can't find it anywhere. Oh, 81 jumping, so he can get up there and make catches. But overall, this guy is going to be able to press your ass up by his second year. He has mixed coverage ratings, and he's a very, very good receiver. I like him a lot and think he can contribute a lot to our team. Maurice Garrison, a very, very balanced, speedy outside linebacker. I was extremely happy to get this guy at 6'5", 234. 98 acceleration is going to be huge in space with that 79 zone coverage, but he can also rush off the edge a little bit with that 72 finesse move. He's a perfect, hybrid 3-4-4-3 type outside linebacker. We ran a little bit of that this year. He's got 80 hit power too, so this dude can lay the boom. I think he's a complete player. One of my more favorite players in the draft, or in the class. If you did watch my... Gonna go. See you later, guy. Have fun, man. If you did end up watching my Kalispell rebuild there a little bit ago, you did see that I did pick up a very, very talented running back by the name of CJ Morgan with more speed than I could have imagined. And this guy is no different. We're basically building this team off of speed, and I wanted to convey this guy. This guy has 96 speed, 95 acceleration, 84 carrying, 86 juke move, 87 elusiveness. And he's basically CJ Morgan by his redshirt freshman year. This guy, not the same type of prospect. Am I going to be drinking some piss lemonade from KFC again? Dude, yeah. I've got Wendy's on the way, and honestly, if my mother knows me at all, she knows that at times of grief, I like Frosties. Or I just like Frosties in general. And I have a Monster already, so that'd kind of destroy the purpose. But I'm really hoping for that Frosty, man. I'm telling you. Tim White, absolute monster. This guy is someone that you guys as Syracuse Nation should be excited about. Another guy, more of a Hank Ball type runner, is Derek Dunn. You see, he's not really like proficient in one area. He's really fast. Has some pretty decent acceleration, so he's faster already than Hank Ball is, a little bit less powerful, but I think with some development, this can be a top flight running back. And he's already a 79 overall. What's up, Rigo? How's it going? You might order a pizza yourself. That's pretty cool, man. Derek Wolfe, number 6 cornerback in the country. Very, very good. What's up, Zach? How is your driving, man? 6 foot 194. What's up, Alan? How's it going, dude? How are you doing today? I have not seen you around. Make sure you drop a sub and a like if you have not already and are enjoying the stream, man. All right, so Derek Wolfe. This guy, just some depth at corner. He's got very, very similar stats to Steven Williams, obviously minus the 6'4" frame. So, this guy looking fantastic. Hey, Harmless, drop a Discord link, would you? Thanks, dude. These guys both need to develop their press coverage, but, You hit a cone? My sister hit a tree, so don't be concerned, my guy.
Did she actually?
You subbed today, my mans. Awesome, dude. I think I saw that actually when I went into Streamlabs, because this is familiar. Thank you so much for that, dude. Antoine Williams, just some linebacker depth, nothing special. Jambara Barbour, 5'11", kind of a slot corner, a little bit unathletic. I can probably work with him a little bit, though. I do love that coverage, that combination of press and zone and man. Brandon Hammond, more pass rusher depth. I like him more as like an interior rusher type. Oh, but he's 218. Never mind. Average prospect, you know.
Jimmy, how dare you? This is my job.
This is my job.
Hurt my feelings.
This is my Monica Lewinsky.
Hello?
So, if you don't know who that is, that's the dude who sucked Bill Clinton's dick. So, he's kind of my secretary, in a way, right now. We're just hanging out, having a good time, because my grandpa died today, and I need Harmless around.
I'm his mental support.
Brandon Anderson, another good combo linebacker. Can rush the passer, that's probably where I'm going to put him. Only 6 foot 210, so we got to be careful. Probably play him at inside backer. Chris Cunningham, another good player. I like him much more of a balanced... No, he's not sucking my dick. I can promise you that. 75 speed, 87 acceleration. Good block shed combo, obviously. Mike Lawrence, 95 speed. We're never going to get through this, guy. Shut up. We've got defensive back potential here. This guy is 6 foot 200. I'm thinking of him more as a corner, I think. Maybe a, center field type Earl Thomas free safety. Minus the... never mind. He's not playing safety. He's going to play corner or running back. Haven't decided yet. Roy Black, another tackle gem. We're moving on. Louis Fogel, not a big fan. Probably a defensive back. Maybe a safety, I guess. Ryan Schultz, more linebacker depth. Quarterback depth here. And Fred White, just another athlete. Probably a wide receiver. We finally got through this, guys. Thank you so much for cooperating. So, easily the best recruiting class I've ever formed. And if you guys watch this channel a lot, you guys know that that is a really bold statement. We've had some good ones on this channel.
Jimmy, chill, dude.
Jimmy, my guy. Don't get mad at me. I don't know anything about American politics. All I know about Bill Clinton is that he went through an impeachment process, but they basically kept him because he was the first president to get the country in positive spendings at the end of the day. So, or not positive spendings, but having more net revenue by a year. This is really getting out of hand. Do your job, fucking mod. Are you gonna... Why did you pick Syracuse? Favorite college? At the time it was... I've always been a University of Washington Husky fan, but really, there was a time before my shitty-ass broadcasting teacher ruined it for me, where I really wanted to be a sports announcer, and I'm pretty good at it, but I realized that it wasn't worth making $30K a year. And Syracuse has the best communications program in the country, arguably, and I just really like Syracuse as a university, so... That's why I chose Syracuse. I wasn't going to make this dynasty, and then I signed a quarterback by the name of Leonard Robinson, who I don't know if you've seen, but he has 96 speed, pretty much, and he was easily the best quarterback I've ever recruited, ever. So, really, at the end of the day, I was like, what else am I going to do? I need to have this Syracuse dynasty, and I need to run this just to show off this really fast quarterback. Like, what people don't understand is, like, yeah, everybody gives credit to, like, Mr. Hurricane for having Brandon Warren, but, like, if you want to look at it, this is a junior quarterback. He hasn't even gone through, like, training results yet, and he has 96 speed, 96 acceleration, so that means his freshman year he had 95 speed, 95 acceleration, and still just as good of an arm as Brandon Warren did. So really, Mr. Hurricane did not have the OG super broken quarterback. It was me, actually. It wasn't Joe McIntyre for Parham either, although we were kind of finding these guys at the same time. And we really actually brought the overhyped, really fast quarterback, basically Michael Vick 2004, to YouTube here. So I like to give myself a lot of credit in that regard, honestly. Bryson Carter is pretty much a carbon copy of this guy. He is 94 speed, 96 acceleration, 90 throw power, and 98 accuracy. And he's going to play quarterback. So Joe's a little bit more accurate, I think, than he was. But overall, I think that the better player was Leonard Robinson, because we actually did find these guys at similar times. I found Leonard Robinson before he found Joe McIntyre. But then he looked for his own Leonard Robinson, per se, in his Banana Slugs Dynasty. And because we're close friends, we communicated about that. Ended up finding him. I don't want to have too many running backs here. It's a good problem to have, but I'm not up for it. I'm putting Jones at corner. I'm going to put Tim White at running back, of course, with that 96 speed. Why wouldn't I? Mike Lawrence, going to play some... Ooh, what do I want to put this guy at? Probably corner. Fred White. Jesus Christ, I don't know. Hey, that's my goal, dude. Just chilling on a Friday. That's all. All right, let's check depth real fast. So, Casey Wilcox is still sitting on the bench, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy because he's literally just an Eric Dungy carbon copy, honestly, when I look at him. Where he's not the fastest, but he has, like, a more accurate arm than Leonard Robinson does, per se. But Leonard Robinson, at this point, we already know that he won the Heisman Trophy. He won the Maxwell Award in his sophomore season, and he took this team to a 14-0 record with a national championship game. And has lost one game in his college career on Mr. Hurricane sliders. That's when you know that this guy's legit. All I have to say there. I have to keep a fullback on the roster, apparently. Fred White. What do I do with this guy? 90 acceleration. 86 speed. He's just not athletic enough. Do I cut this guy? I like what I got in Todd Cruz. Steven Williams is going to play wide receiver for sure. We'll keep White on the roster, but I honestly don't think we're going to keep him permanently. You all know what's better than a Frosty? Obama? Did I say that out loud? Oh my god. Oh. Oof.
Jimmy a savage.
Jimmy the Savage. Himself. Hype up in the chat. Can we get a hoorah in the chat room? Brian Berry. No. Frosties are lit, though, dude. I'm telling you. Dude, I have this math teacher. I'm pretty sure... Did you have... Dan P., the wrestling coach?
Oh, no. I did not.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, there's this teacher who's the wrestling coach, and... He's literally, I'm pretty sure he's a pedophile, but aside the point, pedophiles are great, obviously. Jared Fogle for the win. But of course, this dude is like, aside from staring down girls' shirts all the time, literally all class period, it's disgusting.
Oh, wait, the bigger one?
Nah, that's the softball coach. You've never had a Frosty? My guy.
Bro, you gotta go down and get one.
That's like the Legion of Nerds mascot, dude. If I could have one more thing in my cover photo, it would be Wendy's Chicken Nuggets and Wendy's Frosty. I need to figure out what to do with these linemen. Anybody have any ideas? Oh, I need to move somebody to center. That is bad. Jermaine Joseph? Hell yes. Do I want him to play over Chuck McCoy? Not really. The KFC Piss Lemonade? Dude, that's like my #1 beverage, dude. I wish I had NCAA 14. Now looks better than Madden. It does. I love it. Madden's just glitchy, dude. That's all I have to say. What's poppin'? NCAA. No. They're made by the same people, but this is college football, and NCAA is NFL.
Okay.
Drink of Champions. I preach the KFC piss lemonade, man. Just move him over. I have way too many freshmen here for my own good. I'm going to move Antoine Martin over too. And oh boy, what do I do now? In-N-Out milkshakes are the bomb. Hell yes, they are. My guy. You know, I live in Washington State. We don't have an In-N-Out burger over here.
Yeah, we got a crappy Sonic.
We have a crappy Sonic, yeah. I don't know if you guys know Sonic Drive-In, but that's what we got. That's what we have to deal with every single day. And quite frankly, you guys are going to kill me for this, but I find In-N-Out Burger actually overrated.
Whoa. Can we get a kill legion in the chat, please?
Can we get a kill legion in the chat, please? For making inappropriate videos about eating cereal.
Exactly. I think you need to be sent to the gulag.
Sonic is okay. Stop posting about gun control. Yes, please. I'm fucking sick of it.
Jimmy.
I will never express you guys my political views, but, you know.
Hey now, you're a rock star. Put your game on. Ow, don't bite me. Please stop. Please stop.
Aren't you allergic to cats? Why are you touching my cat, bro?
Unless I sniff my hand.
I'll rant about free healthcare. Please fucking don't, buddy.
Canada's nice, but we in the USA right now.
Okay, that's one of my biggest pet peeves, though. I'm gonna say this, is when people are like, oh, well, Canada. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Canada has their own corruption, buddy.
Canada's nice, but they got their own problems as well.
They have their own issues, buddy. Canada is not a perfect nation. It's like, whoa, free healthcare. Well, you know who their fucking prime minister is? You ever heard of him? Look him up, and then you'll change your mind real fast. I mean, we have Donald Trump, but...
Yeah, still. Hey, Jimmy, how's the CTRC?
Oh, Canada's legalizing weed? Canada's the best. Let's go.
Wait, they are?
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
Go back to your meetings.
Building Dynasty says blame Canada. I've never seen you in here, man. Blame Canada! Blame Canada!
Dude, I can put a user in timeout apparently.
Carrington Phillip. Of course you can put a user in timeout harmless. But you're harmless. You wouldn't do that.
I'm not harmless anymore.
Your prime minister is a hunk. Wait.
Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I'm sorry, Liberty.
Oh, he says sorry. He didn't mean to delete your chat.
Oh god. It's right next to the view info button. That's why.
Best NCAA rebuilds on this channel right here. You know it to be true. But do we bring Brandon Anderson over to defensive end? Is the real question. I think we do. I need someone to help out with Large Picard over here. We have too many freshmen over there. That's a good problem. We will move Anderson to defensive tackle at 6'2", 210. That's really tough. I actually don't know what to do here. Do we move Jake Picard over his senior year? Or Josh Barrett? I think we move Josh Barrett. And then move Brandon Anderson over here. I'm so confused, though. Why are you risking your health? Petting my cat's harmless. How's it going, Spotlight? Might go see Avengers tomorrow, and if anybody gives out any spoilers, I will time you out. What if I give you spoilers, VDub? How'd you feel about that?
Then I'll time you out, Legion. Wait, could you time?
Time out my stream, I dare you.
He will be back in 5 minutes. Yeah, no.
Dude, I should do something. Batman dies. No!
Alright, Alan, you're putting time out.
I heard that Superman.
I heard Iron Man and Captain America get it on and
Pretty good, man. Keep just making videos. Hey, that's a good self-plug there, my guy. I'm moving Maurice Garrison over. I want him to be the future. 98 acceleration, no question. By the way, if you guys did not know, we found a Leonard Robinson clone that is definitely worth checking out. And we need more strong safeties. Okay. Yeah, we have 25 guys. Glad to see you back. Thanks, man. You as well. Ooh. I like that move. Drew Wolf. Not happening. Mike Lawrence. Maybe. Moving Alex Jones to safety. We are... That's harmless, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
What?
I said that's harmless, by the way.
What about me?
That's you.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hey, leave me alone, kid.
Is Fogel any good at... Jared Fogel. We're renaming this guy Jared, by the way, after the Subway guy.
I was just about to say that.
Brandon Jackson, 93 speed. I want him to play center field, but a move to strong safety would not hurt temporarily. We'll just keep him at free. It's all right. And that's it. I'm going to show you guys my favorite freshman on this team so far. We've got my man Bryson Carter, 79 overall, 94 speed, 96 acceleration with that 90 throw power, that 78 accuracy. That is a Legion of Nerds quarterback as founded by me. He's a carbon copy of the OG Leonard Robinson. I wonder if that's Blackjack's Brandon Jackson. That's actually what I thought of when I was recruiting him. Is like, if this guy's any good, he's going to be Blackjack. I'm going to call him Blackjack. I think there's a good chance he plays next year. You know, Frederick's a senior. We'll see what happens. We are streaming the rest of the series, just letting you guys know. Wow. That's Zoe. Nah. Oliver's just chill, you know. Whoa!
What?
Leonard Robinson is a true junior, up to a 99 overall. 97 speed.
Chat,
97 excel. My dudes. This guy keeps getting better. It's scary. That is not fair. Harmless, you know there's a delay, right? Yeah, so like when you type something, like they don't know what's going on. So this is fun. He can't declare for the draft. He's 5'11". He is 5'11". He cannot declare for the draft. There is no chance for a 5'11" quarterback getting drafted. And if he does declare, he's coming back. I wonder what Leonard Robinson's 40 time would be. Because he's going to have 98 speed next season. That's crazy. This team is insane. Let's take a look. Casey Wilcox getting a nice development as well. He could very, very well play as a 99 overall. They're both very good. I still take Leonard Robinson at this point, obviously. You got a Seahawks hat for your birthday yesterday in time for the draft. What did you think of the move? I love the... we already talked about this, but I love the Rashad Penny pick. Absolutely fantastic. Mo Neal, 99 Excel. That's awesome. Hank the Tank Ball, though, he's been the featured back in this offense since day one. El Dia Primero. 94 speed, 94 excel, 88 agility. That break tackle, he's still a power back, as always. 94 truck. Just getting better with that 99 stiff arm. My dog can shut the fuck up. 90 spin, 87 juke. With that 97 stamina. Damn, would I do a baseball rebuild? I don't have a PlayStation, but I definitely would. I love MLB The Show. This team is getting better all the time. Lonnie Weber up to a 91 overall. We've got Lionel Hawkins developing as well. Lindell Redmond, of course. This team is exciting. A lot of explosion. And the guy I'm excited about right here, Todd Cruz. Going to be a very good player for us moving forward. Someday, with that 6'5" frame, he's going to develop into something. Still a bit raw. RBI baseball is dog poop. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you guys a story. And if anybody gets offended, like harmless here, he can go home. But, in his little red sports car. But, if any of you get offended by this, I don't care. But I was in Seattle with a couple of friends, you know, just hanging out. You know, it's getting late. And this dude is a total crackhead. Comes onto the bus, he's old. This old dude. And I'm sitting there, and the bus stops at a stop, and it's like, okay. And the bus driver's like, you getting off here, sir? And he's like, freezes like a sloth, you know, for 5 seconds. He's like, yes! Yes, I am! Getting off here. It takes him like 8 seconds to finish that sentence, I swear to God. And he didn't like get up or anything, he just froze. And then this dude in the back was like, somebody help him up! And some biker dude helped him out, you know, chill dude. Waited for him, he's like, I'm gonna get your bag, okay? He's like, yes! And, you know, he sounded exactly like Ozzy Osbourne. It was insane. But it's just like, don't do drugs, kids, because that guy's brain processing power was like a Windows 99. Windows XP, yes. So it took him so fucking long to get off that bus. And my friend's like, well, we'd be at our fucking destination by now if this bag of dog shit would just get off the fucking bus. I've never laughed so hard in my entire life. Oh no, cover the webcam. There's people coming with food.
Oh no, just shut the webcam or unplug it. Oh no.
Yo, I'm streaming my fam.
Oh, it's Eliza.
Yeah, Windows XP. So I was like, man, if this bag of dog shit would get off the bus. Alright, we've got like 11 roster spots to get rid of here because we decided to sign a 25-guy recruiting class. So that's chill. Oh boy, first cut. Jason Hancock, goodbye. Not enough development. I did think this out before I actually went into this, so I'm not just approaching this with a narrow piece of common sense. We're going to cut Jason Hawley, 6'4" from Tukwila. I wanted to see this guy come onto the squad, but it's not going to happen. Keeping everybody here. We are going to cut Ken Williams. We are going to cut... Oh, shit. I can't do it. Shit. I forgot what I did here. I think I keep everybody. I cut Saria. I'm Saria. It might be Harrison Brooks' time. Maybe. I can't cut an 84 overall redshirt sophomore. I just can't do it. I am going to cut this guy, though. Don't have a choice. Our roster's too big. Can't not cut these guys. We are cutting Joshua Black, which is weird because he started. Or he didn't start, but he had a key role. Nonetheless. Bobby Grant, goodbye. Kyle Olson, see you later. I don't want to lose the pipeline, though. Jeremy Malone. Ah! This is going to surprise you guys. It is Rodney Jones time. I'm cutting an 85 overall senior. Not enough development upside, just letting you know. Hold on, I'm going to mute myself real fast. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're just going to leave the webcam off at request of the individuals in the room. We're just kind of chilling out. Obviously, it's been a hard day for us, if you guys didn't know, which I'm pretty sure all of you do know, but it's been a difficult day. So thank you guys all for sticking around, sticking with us. We just changed up the custom conferences a little bit. I don't want to mess with the divisions too much. I'm just going to leave it the way it is and call it good there. We kind of made the Big 10 the Big 12, but that's okay. I'm not really sure how the modern conferences work exactly, but I do like what we did to the ACC because we did establish Notre Dame as kind of our rivalry game, which I think is super cool that we added them into our division, give us a little bit more challenge instead of moving to the SEC like I had contemplated. Harmless, if you log back in, can you hear, like, microphone? I'm pretty sure it's playing, but I just want to make sure. Yep, it's working. What are you working on, dude?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was working on my, what's it called? My midterm paper stuff.
Ah, gotcha.
And then I just kind of forgot about it. So,
Level 45, what's good? Number 12, that is disrespectful. Don't think we're not playing a practice. We are playing a practice. Leonard Robinson, Junior 99 overall, All-American. My guy. Hank Ball, starting, obviously. And then we're going to go Neal for sure. Not even a question. Weber, Hawkins, Redmond, Riley, Butler. Kleinberg, Webster, Coleman. Cat, be quiet. Kleinberg's going to be good. Walton, All-American, starting at tackle again. Nothing new. You are starting. Heckel is starting. Randy Green starting at right guard for the third straight season. Eric Ingram, the sophomore All-American. Large Picard finishing up his career here. Chris Johnson projected to start at defensive end. I don't know about that. Let's check the stats between him and Blankenship. He is faster. Who should we start? Johnson, no question. Harrison and Brown trying to take over for the man himself. Am I going to do sub-recruits? Probably not, because this is a formal dynasty. Shaheem Cullen, left outside linebacker, 84 overall, starting over there. Dirty Sanchez coming back. Brandon Walters, All-American. Carl Jones taking over for Juwan Dowles and Cordell Hudson. Of course, we got Tim Bass. Thanks. We got Tim Bass, the All-American at sophomore. Who's a freshman All-American. Will Casey at corner. That's a drop-off. We need to start bolstering our secondary a little bit more here. I want to play Alfred, I think, just because of his athleticism. I do not know how I feel about this. We'll play Casey, just because he's better in coverage. Some good shit. Nice. Rice, Jackson, Frederick, Jackson again. Thanks, dude. We got Wendy's, by the way. You guys can't see it, but we made it happen. Devin Butler returning kicks. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Who do I want back there? I can't argue with Lindell Redmond himself. Heading out, heading to the gym. Get ripped, my man. Pump some iron. I'll see you later. Yo, home slice, I got a blast. Thanks for sticking around, Jimmy. St. Jimmy's coming down across the alleyway. Do we put Hank the Tank at kick returner? That'd be interesting. Or do we just keep the 6'3" wide receiver with 97 speed, 99 acceleration there? I don't know. You are definitely a kickoff specialist. Hofrichter. I want to put Lendell Redmond somewhere. Who's going to juke the shit out of people? You are unexpectedly good, actually. I can't go over Redmond. I just can't. You guys want to see Leonard Robinson return some kicks? We could very well make that happen. Yes, we can. For some reason, they jump his speed to 72. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not sure why that's showing up. He's going in. Nope. Who do I want to start a kick returner? Devin Butler. He's the fastest guy on the team. That's surprising. My man.
No, that's more me now. He doesn't wear glasses anymore.
I wear glasses. Sure I do. What are you saying? Do you guys want to do a practice? I'm going to make up for this after I set my schedule. Notre Dame, yes, to open the season. That's so great. Let's play Bama. Kick their ass. Mid-10 State, gotta do it. Oh, let's rematch Washington. Okay. Toledo. Why play Toledo up? I got nothing. Let's go buy, and then let's put a slot in here. Georgia, that'd be nice. Or play USC, maybe. This is the greatest possible scenario. This is a national championship rematch in week 1, and we're going to make it a neutral site game. You can bet that. Soldier Field. Let's play Cowboy Stadium for the 2nd straight year. We got 2 neutral site games. Shut up!
Those like 90% of the people in my lake.
That's our schedule. Big rivalry games against Notre Dame. Of course, that rematch against Mid-10 State. We've got that game against UCLA to start off. And, dude, quarterback at kick returner, why would that be too much when Leonard Robinson has 97 speed? 97 speed. I mean, come on, man. You know he's already a glitch. You may as well just add to the fuel of the fire, if you know what I mean. Anyways, we're going to practice. Practice is important, and practice makes perfect. Are there fries?
I gave you fries.
Oh, sick. Thanks.
No, don't worry. I just said all fries.
Did you take the drink?
There was no drink.
There was no drink? Okay. I was like, you can have it.
I tried, but my hand wasn't long enough.
Huh, lol. Are you a nerd? Yes, you are a nerd. Everybody in this chat room is a nerd. Because nerd is the best compliment you can get. I have like a 3.9999999, and like people are like, "You're a nerd." I'm like, "Yes, I am, my dude." I like cross off all of the nerd stereotypes.
Do you play football? Oh wait.
That's like entirely the opposite.
Wait, are those cheese?
You play football? Yeah, I mean, a nerd is nothing but a smart individual. You know, you don't have to overthink it. It's just a smart individual. It's a good compliment, man. Why am I running one play? That's going to be cancerous. Whoa. All right, let's go. Kitty. Hawkins. Boom. That's a lot of speed. That's a lot of speed. Oh, that's a lot of speed. Oh, boy. Leonard Robinson, my man. Ah, hit the spin move. Juke outside. No. Piece of shit. POS. Kill yourself. Homie. Hand off to Hank the Tank, my guy. Hey, Harmless. Who's your favorite player on this football team? 5? Yes. 7. Let's catch out Lonnie Weber's catch radius. Oh, he caught it. Let's go, Lonnie. Bigger and better than ever, dude. Another deep shot against our number 1 corner. All right, that one was pretty close. Could have been thrown better. Weber catches it again. Pretty expected at 6'5". Let's be real here. Why is the safety creeping up? Don't creep up, safety. Gonna run the ball right up the middle like we did all season long. Hank the Tank looking better than ever. And this read option play was like our bread and butter last season. Oh, he's still on his feet. That's gonna be a touchdown. Nice. So we all know how good Leonard Robinson is. That's a given. But this offense is OP as fuck. It's very true. We built this entire offense off of speed. You know how good Leonard Robinson is. But this is his heir apparent, Bryson Carter right here. Same type of player. And we're just going to see how good he can be. Leonard Robinson, you know, he's good. Heisman Trophy winner. That's cool. Bryson Carter's first play. Yeah, oh, God. Wow. He looks a lot bigger than Leonard Robinson does, and I think I like that. This guy reminds me more of like a Baker Mayfield. You know, I bet Bryson Carter is Baker Mayfield with less speed. Look at him go. He just shed that tackle. That's a freshman, dude. That's my quarterback right there. Let's see him throw the ball. I want to see that. Oh, please get outside. I think he has a stronger arm, too. What's up, Reese? How's it going, man? Good to see you back. The reason I have no webcam is because it's a grieving time. I don't want to have that extra distraction. Got to respect other people. Oh, good throw. Oh, no, never mind. That's only a throw that Leonard Robinson makes. This is a freshman. So I want to see the future connection here. I want to see no more Hank the Tank ball. I want to see Tim White on that field, 96 speed. Then I want to see Todd Cruz, 6'5", 94 speed. I want to see what they can do together. Because this is the offense of the future for Syracuse. This is your Deshaun Watson, your DeAndre Hopkins, and your insert good Clemson running back here. Hey, gotta go. Catch me later. Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for hanging out. It's a lot of fun. All right, White looks good. That's a lot of speed. 97 speed. That is 94 speed handing off to 97 speed. We haven't had anything like that before. White's very good. I can already tell. This guy's going to be very, very good. Just scat back. Lots of speed. Very minimal power, but guy gets the job done. I want to use him in triple option situations. I just don't know if I should play him or redshirt him with all the talent that we have. Because we could just as easily run Mo Neal at that triple option spot next to Hank Ball and Leonard Robinson. And he has 99 Excel, so, like, he's no stranger to speed either. Just this entire Syracuse team built entirely off of speed, and I love it. That's why I'm continuing the series, because I could stop after winning a national championship, but I want to keep streaming this because I have fun when I play this Dynasty, and it gets my mind off of other stress in my life, so... I don't know. A lot of people said I should stop, but it's more to it than that for me. Carter, look at that power. This is like handing the reins from Joe McIntyre to JT Hall, I feel like, right now. That is a Param Crow reference for those of you who don't know. I'm sure everybody does know, but we're thrown out there. And we will do more than run read option. I want to see Todd Cruz get involved. And we're going to make that happen right now. We're going to throw a deep pass to him. I have not used him in practice yet. I just want to see what he does. He's 6'5". There he... Oh, I dropped it. That's going to be an issue. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, out of bounds. Accuracy, not the best on Carter. He's got time. Oh, that's wide open. Missed him. Okay, so Carter's high 70s accuracy not really working out in his favor at this point. He looks like Leonard Robinson, if I'm being honest, from his freshman year. Just more power than illusion in the run game. Oh my god. There's a touchdown for Cruz. No, he dropped it. There's Cruz making that big play. That's what a 6'5" frame does for you. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you're 6'5", oof.
No. Hey,
What's up?
remember when we went to your cousin's house or whatever, and Aiden, me, you, Aiden, and someone else went?
Yeah.
Remember when Aiden was recording on his micro at Captain Cactus?
How can I forget?
Dude, legit, I found the video on my Twitter. I scrolled all the way down, and it's him recording the video of like 17 seconds. Hey guys, Captain Cactus.
Doing work.
Oh my, hold on.
You gotta screenshot it and send it to him. That'd be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Cruz is still developing, man. He sucks, but he's getting there. I think at 6'5", that's a lot of developmental upside. He was like a 76 overall freshman athlete, so like, you never know. That's memery. Gotta get glass just because it helps with your sandstone. Minecraft YouTuber right here. Harmless hook. White is fast. That is a lot of speed. Carter is also very fast. Syracuse, I don't know when they're going to lose a game, but it's not going to be for a long, long time. And I look at it and, like, this defense is stout, too. Not just the offense. Let's go, Redmond. See what he can do. Probably going to be wide open on this out route. Yes, he is. He's got a lot of speed. Really good juke, too. He returned punts for us last year. Did a pretty damn good job. I kind of had like a deja vu moment last night because you guys all know how good Hank Ball is. And, you know, through my analysis of Rashad Penny the second time, I looked at him and I thought, really versatile, can't catch, or he can catch. This guy is literally Hank the Tank Ball. Like, that's what I thought of. And then the Seahawks took Rashad Penny yesterday. And I'm just like, let's go. We got our Hank the Tank, man. Try kick return practice for Robinson. That's awesome. We're going to do that. I'm actually really excited for this. All right, depth chart set kick returner to Leonard Robinson and flip the teams. He's going to be lower because his speed's not good here for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, 72 speed. What's up with that? He has 97 speed. All right. That wasn't the right thing to do. Well, we'll just kick off and see what Leonard Robinson can do. Nope, that's not Leonard Robinson. That's our current kick returner. There we go. And it is Leonard Robinson. Let's go. Oh boy, here we go. That is not 72 speed if I've ever seen it. That is 97 speed. I think I'm going to make Leonard Robinson the starting kick returner. Yeah, that is insane. Damn, if Hofreicher would stop kicking it through the fucking end zone. Actually make some things happen. Robinson is not too shabby. That's our starting quarterback, everybody. May I remind you. Imagine if the Ravens put my boy Lamar Jackson as starting kick returner. That's literally what this is. You're right, I have to start him. He is the fastest player on the team, and that's what you should have in your kick returner. Robinson's a junior now. He just finished his sophomore season, and he won the Heisman Trophy. He's lost one game in his college football career at Syracuse. Not to mention this team is fantastic, but... Robinson the workhorse? Hell yeah. He's become a channel icon. Like, if I had a Legion of Nerds Hall of Fame, the number one pick would literally... Oh, God, that spin move. The number one guy would literally be Leonard Robinson. Like, there's no question about that. I can't even debate it. Everybody on this channel knows that Leonard Robinson is the best player that's ever been featured on this channel. And is literally the reason half the people come to the Syracuse videos in the first place. For example, Leonard Robinson went from, like, not being in the Heisman race to being the number one guy in the Heisman race in one game where he scored 6 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing touchdowns. Let's be real here. This guy's on another level. I wish he wasn't fake. I really do.
I'm not scared to check Twitter because I don't want any Infinity War references, like spoilers, you know?
I haven't seen anything.
Me neither. I'm like scared to check though.
I heard it's a big deal, though.
Oh, I heard it's really good.
I've heard that the spoilers are, like, a huge deal. Like, if somebody tells you Infinity War spoilers... Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I've heard that the spoilers themselves are just bad.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I've heard that some crazy shit happens.
I sure hope not. Well, I hope so, but, like, I don't want to spoil it. You know, I don't want anyone spoiled, you know?
It's either our defense is really fast or Leonard Robinson actually gets his speed degraded during kick returns because they want to protect the quarterbacks in this game, which would suck, but maybe they're just not used to their quarterbacks being, like, so OP. Oh, man. Come on, get outside. I want to try our new running back at kick return next. Oh! That's a double spin. I didn't even intend to do a double spin, but I'll take it. Let's go. I don't know why it shows him with low speed. That's crazy, but I want to see what this new running back can do. Where is he? Tim White. Running back of the future, 6'1" with 96 speed. My man Leonard Robinson, bring it out. Oh, come on. All right, White, this is returnable. Not really, but we're going to make it happen. I'm going to only record for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to watch the NFL draft with my man Harmless. Wouldn't surprise me if the Seahawks traded up for, like, Shaquem Griffin or something by now. Not that I think they would trade up into the second round for him, but you never know. They'd probably have him as a first-round talent. You better get going, Rigo. All right, man. It's probably kind of boring watching me return kicks, but I appreciate you dropping by, my man. All right, one more return, then I'm getting off. White's showing us what we have to see. Just pure speed. Yep, okay. That's it. No touchdowns on those. Surprising. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching the stream. Be hyped for the next season of Syracuse, and I'll see everybody later. Thank you for dropping by.